Hello, this is a tutorial on how to play Silent Night from Faber and Faber's Pretime Piano Christmas book.
Okay, we're going to take a look here at Silent Night. There's a few things that you may not have seen before, and we're going to start by talking about them. These here are dotted quarter notes. There's 3 of them on this first page. I think there's 2 on the second page, but we will get to the second page in a moment. Dotted quarter notes are held for 1.5 beats. And you might be wondering, if they're only held for 1.5 beats, where is the other half of the second beat? Well, it's right here. This is a solitary 8th note. You can tell based on the flag that's attached to it. That's what that little part right there is called. And an 8th note gets a half a beat. So if you were to count these measures out, they would count out 1, 2, and 3. That being said, it doesn't really matter if you know how to count this, because everybody knows how Silent Night goes. And I'm just going to give you an example on the piano right here.
Okay, here's that rhythm, how it sounds. Just like that. If you were going to count it, it would go 1, 2, and 3. But again, you don't need to count it. You can just hear that rhythm.
So you can hear that rhythm and just go with what you know Silent Night sounds like, and more than likely your count will be fine. If it isn't, then we will deal with it at your next lesson. So don't put too much weight on the count for those measures. Now, the other thing we want to take a look at here is where your hands go. And this is middle C position, but it's middle C position with a slight difference. Your left hand, second finger, that's your pointer, is actually on B flat. So that's that first black key down from middle C. So instead of having your second finger on B, you can keep your left hand second finger on B flat. Okay, we're going to go ahead and take a look at page 2 now. Okay, so here we have page 2, and I was wrong. That rhythm only appears 1 time on this second page. But there is something that is different here. If you notice, it gives you the 5th finger instruction for that G. Well, your 5th finger's been on G this whole time. But the reason they do that is because they want you to move your 5th finger off of G and then move your 3rd finger, your middle finger, to G. So I'm going to show you what that looks like right now.
Okay, here is that hand movement in the right hand on the second page. If you notice, my 5th finger, my pinky of my right hand, is on G right here. And after I play it, 1, 2, 3, okay? So that went from my 5th finger to my 3rd finger. All I did was pick up and just move that 3rd finger there, okay?
Now, after you've done that, the reason they have this whole move is because of this B flat right here. Now, this B flat is an octave higher than the one that we talked about on the other page. The one we talked about on the other page, as a matter of fact, is right down here. That's where the left hand plays that. But back to the one on the first line, this one right here, that B flat is going to be played with your pinky. And you just play B flat, G, E, like that. I'm going to show you right here how to do this.
Now we're going to continue that, and I'm going to show you the B flat first, and then we're going to continue it and get that whole pattern in. So the B flat that you're moving to is this one right here. Well, that you're moving 4. And that's where your pinky is going to be. I'm showing you with my second finger because if I use my pinky, my hand will kind of get in the way. But there's that B flat that you will be playing. Okay, I'm going to play that entire pattern for you now. Okay, we're going to do that again. So 5, 3, 5, 3, 1. Okay. And then the other B flat in the song is right there. So you see these 2 B flats are an octave apart. This one is the first one below middle C. This is the first one above middle C. Okay.
Great. Once you know how the song goes, once you understand that that's not a scary rhythm, it's just a new rhythm, and you understand that it's not a big move, it's just a small move. We're just talking about a B flat in your 1 B flat in your right hand, 1 B flat in your left hand. This song doesn't seem so scary anymore. As you're practicing it this week, you want to make sure that you are playing and saying those note names out loud. This song, we're probably not going to be counting out loud, but if there's a problem, then after your next lesson, we'll take a look at it and we'll figure out how we want to count it out loud if it's needed.
All right, now I'm going to play the whole song of Silent Night for you right now. Sorry, my F didn't want to play there at the end, but we got it in. Keep in mind that this is a lullaby, trying to get a sleeping infant, or a sleepy infant to sleep. So keep it very low. It's never very loud at any point. And keep it slow because you're wanting to help them just kind of drift off to sleep.